If you want to make this version, then click here. For this bow headband, there are 4 different sizes, baby to adult. In this video, I'm making the adult pattern, so if you want to make one of the other sizes, then you need to download the written pattern. I put the link underneath this video, so we'll click on it and download it, and follow along with me. The materials that you need are size 3 or 4 light worsted weight yarn. If it's on the thinner side, then hold the yarn double. If it's not, then just use 1 strand of yarn. Size US 8 straight knitting needles, and a tapestry needle to sew and weave your ends.
Okay, so we need to do cast on, so we make a slip knot. I just twist it and grab the yarn that's underneath, and I pull it, put it on my needle, tighten it. Now I just pull these apart. Then I come over and I grab this yarn and come over this way in between and pull.
And that's 2. We're casting on 7.
Go in the middle. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Turn it over, and you are going to slip your first stitch, and then you knit. So you have your needle front to back. Bring your yarn around counterclockwise and come up and pull it off. So front to back, bring it around, slide it off. Alright, and then you turn it over, and you slip your first stitch, and then knit all the other ones. And you do this until the headband fits your head or your child's head or whomever. If you're not sure how long you're supposed to make it, here are some approximate measurements. Alright, mine is the right length, so we're just going to bind this off. We knit 2, and then you grab your first stitch and you pull it over your second stitch and off the needle. Now we knit another one. So there's 2 stitches on the right needle, and do the same thing. And I'm going to pull this out kind of long and cut it. Then you just pull out the rest of that and there you go. And then you can sew these two together. Now let's make the bow. Do a slip knot. And then you cast on 18. And then it's the same thing. You can slip your first stitch on your second row. Going to knit this one. You just knit every row. So easy. This is just really fast, which I love, but it's also really easy and basic. And it will help you get your techniques just that much better. How to hold your yarn and your tension and all that. Good practice. And anyone can make this and it's super chic. So yeah, just knit this for okay. So, yep, slip our first stitch and knit the rest. Easy peasy. Alright. Alright.
I made mine 6 inches long and 18 ridges.
So this is how we bind off our bow. We knit 2 and then we grab our first stitch, we bring it on top of our second and over it and off of our needle. Now we need another stitch, so let's knit the next one and do the same thing. Get our first stitch and bring it over. Just like that. Okay. All the way to the end. So I'm left with 1 stitch on my needle. And I cut it, then I pull the yarn through, and there you go. Now we have our bow. Let's weave in our ends. So I have my yarn in a tapestry needle, and what you do is go through your stitches Okay. And then I go back through different stitches. And kind of make sure it's hidden. And then you cut. Okay, do it on this side now. My bow is huge in this video. Do not make it this big. Only 6 inches. So here's my headband. And here's my bow. Now, this is how I bunch my bow from the center. I just grab it from the center and then push the edges to the center. And then this is what it'll look like. And make sure that it's even. See, that's not even. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to attach it. And so we kind of want it to go not just straight. I want it to slant a little. Once you have it placed where you need it, you're going to get some yarn and you're just going to wrap it around. And you can wrap it around however many times you want. So I go through like this. Okay, and you just wrap and wrap however many times you want. Okay, and if it's not centered, make sure it is. Okay, that's good. And then you go through the back and tie it in a knot, and you can weave in your ends. Slide you over. So we want it to be even, right? And there you go. Now let's try it on. I hope you had fun and enjoyed watching this video. If you did and you want to make something else with me, then here are some options. Or you can just go to my page and look at all of my other videos.